We're at the big comic book show in Wearsdale, and there's a big crowd here. Tremendous crowd here. Hello YouTube friends, this is Richard Mabey with Richard Mabey Presents. Very, very special day. I'm at the great big comic book show in Wearsdale, Florida, and interviewing one of the comic book legends of Florida, Mr. Joe Peace. Joe, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
What I was going to ask you is, to start things off, there's a great story you have about, I think the fellows had Superman.
Oh, the Superman,
#1.
yeah, the Superman. Well, they found it. Two brothers was remodeling a house, and they was tearing the walls down. And that old house, it was used as insulation. Right? So the brothers found it, and they thought, you know, man, this is all the money, right? So they're fighting over it, and they ripped the back page off.
This is Superman #1.
This is what you call, I won't tell you, but it's not the smartest thing. You know, that page probably cost them $100,000. You know? But anyway, that's if you do find it, negotiate before you start ripping it apart.
Hold on one second. I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to actually hold the camera the other way. It'll be easier. I'll be right back.
You was talking about the 50 cent.
Yes, yes.
We call it the great 50 cent tent sale. Comic book tent sale. And as you can see behind me, they enjoy digging in them boxes.
There has to be about 30 people in there.
This has been going on before we even opened. You know, they were knocking on the door, or the tent, I should say. And then we got toys. Everything's 50% off. See. All right. And toys, and then over here this way.
Sure.
This is where the good stuff's in the barn.
The good stuff.
I thought it'd be a little safer, right? This is where you got your keys, which is first appearances, your Silver Age, Bronze Age, all that stuff. So that's all in the barn.
Yes.
This first time we was able to clean it out enough. I moved 250 boxes.
Wow.
We go all the way to the back door. 32
wow.
feet in. And so that turned out pretty good. You can see they enjoy going through the
when they had the thing about was popular about 10 years ago to have your comic books slabbed.
Yeah.
Is that going out?
I'm not a believer in that, but it's big time now.
Is it? So it's going up.
Yeah. I hope the guy that grades, if I ever sent one in, I hope he doesn't have a fight with his wife on Sunday night before he comes in, or he's in a hurry on Friday to get going. You know? Well, I've never been a fan of that because they gives them too much power to decide what's worth what.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
They decide what is his first appearance or cameo.
Yes.
It's either one or the other. You know. It's like Incredible Hulk 181.
Yeah.
180 is really his first appearance.
Yes.
But they decided, because it was a full appearance, 181.
Yes.
And now that book is, you can't even buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so far. I sold my last one at a show in Jacksonville, and it's not worth investing to resell because you can't. It's so high, you can't make anything on it. But we have everything else, so that helps.
Yep.
We should be doing shows again in Jacksonville and Ocala, probably at the Holiday Inns.
Yes.
First of the year. That's the soonest I see anything happening.
Here's the big question all my neighbors want to know. Are you coming back to the villages?
This might be as close as I'm going to get.
Okay.
You know, because it don't cost me nothing.
Yeah.
It gets expensive. The rental of the rooms and the help. And of course, my wife has medical problems, so you can't really leave her anymore. So this way, if you're at home, and I've got 5.5 acres, and it's 800 feet off the road.
This is a beautiful spread.
Yeah, it worked out real well. Turn your camera around and look at the cars.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It took me 8 hours of mowing weed this week, so they have plenty of parking.
And that's only half of it.
Yeah, then keep
sure, absolutely.
Yeah, over here. and down.
And down below.
Fortunately, I've got lots of land. And
Now-
we've done everything we can. We separated the boxes.
Yes.
We give away free masks.
Right.
And got hand sanitizers
yes.
and wipes on almost every table. So we tell them to wear their mask. I got mine, but it's kind of hard to talk to you with a mask. You might have thought I was going to rob you or something, you know.
I thought one of them, the most amazing thing is you'd have the grand prize, and sometimes you'd have an electric guitar with a Hulk or.
That's at the shows.
At the shows.
Yeah.
And
no, this is a free event. I'm not spending $300 on a grand old.
And you'd pick a number, 1538-5069, and you call them up, and the rule was, now correct me if I'm wrong, the rule was they had to answer the phone, right?
Okay,
if
they
the
answer
machine,
the phone, if the machine answers, the
It's
game's
done.
over.
Yeah.
Then I'll pick a ticket till somebody wins.
So-
It's there.
and I remember it was, I think there was a comic book shop in Ocala, went into business, and you did a weekend.
Oh yeah, I
show.
bought him out. Yeah.
You bought, okay, because then you called the man or something, or not the person, I get in trouble by saying the man, you called the person, and their machine came on.
Yeah. And so everybody at the show said, yay, instead of saying boo. They said, yeah. And so I would draw until somebody wins. But you get the first chance. You don't have to be
Right,
there.
right.
But,
You don't.
I tell you what, these three guys from Tampa,
Yes.
someplace down the way, they was at the Jacksonville show.
Yes.
And so I told them, they was heading out, and I said, hey, between 2 and 3, answer your phone because I'm on a call for the grand opening. So, no kidding. I called. It was their number because I knew where the address was. Right? And they didn't answer the phone.
Oh my goodness.
So that's ended. You know.
I still have my X-Men. Remember, I won the giant size
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah.
And that was pretty amazing.
Well, everybody is going to win some of the
Yes.
shows anyway because, you know, I do,
At least.
10 door prizes.
And they're fun.
Yeah, well, if they don't win the first time, let's give it another shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do, 15 calls, you know.
Yeah, and everyone's gone home.
But this has worked out pretty good.
Oh,
because
yes.
of the fact that, I don't have it completely figured out yet, but the tent, I was hoping to get over here where the toys are.
Oh, let me show the toys.
See the toys?
Oh, yeah.
In that rest of the yard?
Yes.
We're going to put a 40-foot tent there, but they
Wow.
got a shortage because all the restaurants in the country are buying up all the tents because they can only open, a lot of them open on the outside.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so
That-
that kind of wasn't so
Yeah.
great because I wanted to have a 40-foot tent over there. And this way I could really put some stuff out. We don't even have a third of what we got.
Yes. Oh, I'm going to get hit.
Yeah. Well, there's one drive. But anyway, we have everything from sets, that's
Yeah.
complete sets. We got hardbacks, trades. Most all the sets are half price, you know. And of course, you see the 50 cents. And on Sunday, we'll change them all out again.
Yes. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you. In Central Florida, I won't mention the names of the stores, but in Central Florida, in like the past 5 years, there's 3 comic book stores have gone out of business.
Yeah.
Do you see it? Do you see comic book stores coming back?
My belief is if you carry new comics, you're not going to make it.
You're not. Yeah.
Not
Okay.
new. I mean, a new store.
Yeah.
If you're like the big stores that's
Yes.
been around for 10 years, that's different.
Right.
People, they ask me all the time, what do you do? I had a store back in the 70s
Yes. Yes.
in Indiana, that's where I'm from.
Right.
But they asked me, I'm going to open the store, what's your advice? And I said, well, I don't open the store,
Yes.
you know. The rent never ends.
Right.
Diamond and all of them, they got you on hooks because
Yes.
you can't pay your bill, and the next
Right.
thing you know, you owe them thousands.
Yes.
So the bigger stores, they do have the advantage, you know, because they've been around. They work hard to get where they're at, you know. And the little stores, I wouldn't carry new comics.
Do you think like Marvel and DC are shooting themselves in the foot by having too many titles out every month? I mean, it's like the Adventures of
The worst
Spider-Man.
part is not so many titles, but they never finish.
Yes.
They used
Yes.
to be long, like 1 through 200.
Yes.
The same stories, you know, and stuff. They don't do that anymore. I never seen so many number ones. I've got 20 or 30 long boxes of number ones because they got more of them than they got regular comics, you know.
Well, I remember the Marvel did the Secret Wars trick. You had to buy, in order to follow the storyline, Marvel Secret Wars 1, Secret Wars 2, you had to buy the whole...
You're talking about the tie-ins, too.
Yes, you had to buy the whole continuum.
It's all to do with money. They don't care.
Yes.
You know, they don't... It'd be different if they give you a whole story.
Yeah.
But they don't even give you a quarter of a story.
Right,
and
yes.
in the old days, the reason I do so well with comics is because, you know, we don't carry new stuff, but
right.
a lot of these comics, you can read the set and you get the whole story in every book.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Of course, I'm old-fashioned, so I like that old Dale Tarzan, you know.
Yes.
You get 3 complete stories in every book.
Yes.
I've got that whole run.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then it switched over to Gold Key.
Yes.
Tarzan switched over to
You're
Gold
right.
Key.
Yeah, yeah. I got those too. But I don't collect anything, so as soon as I get done reading them, I put them out.
Yes.
Yeah. I just don't, I quit to collect them when the bottom fell out in the 90s, you know.
Yes.
And this is more fun anyway. I like to buy it, you know. But keep that in mind, people. You got anything to say?
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let me know. Just give me a call and leave a message, and I'll call you back. And I pay pretty good for what you have.
The best way to get in touch with you is to go on Google, the comic book, the
comic book connection.
The comic book connection on Google. Okay.
.com.
And
.com. Yeah.
The comic book connection.
Or if you want, just call me. You know,
okay.
904-708-3892.
Okay. Do you want to give the phone number again? Because
yeah. 904-708-3892.
Okay.
And leave a message, and I'll call you back. But I buy anything. I buy stores, like I said. The one in Ocala was Chris's store. That was
that was a nice store.
Shop.
Yes.
That's where we did that little show.
Yes.
Yeah. He was wanting to do little shows in the store, and I think I got twice the size out there. But he's a good guy, so you know, he was wanting to try something.
I was going to ask you. You didn't put your stand-up figures out this time.
No.
Yeah.
Because it said rain and
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Rain.
enough
Yeah.
stuff
Okay.
to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't need them.
Yeah. What was I going to? There's something I wanted to ask you, and oh my goodness gracious. Oh, how when they
Go on.
oh
All right.
oh okay. Oh yeah. I don't want to block you up. When in 1993, when DC killed Superman, and they crippled
Biggest
Batman.
joke of the comic industry.
It,
They're going to print something like 350,000, you know, but they print millions. And here you got these fools, which included me.
Me too.
Yeah, paying $25, $50
Me
because
too.
they was hiding them in the back room at the stores so they can raise the price of it.
And you had to stand in line.
Yeah, they at least 10 million. You know, there's no way to, because when I buy a collection, everybody's got 2 or 3 of them.
Now, I have to tell you, when they killed the whole 1993, the whole year was devoted to funeral for a friend or variations of it.
They just milked the cow. You know, that's what they were doing. They were milking. Another one is like Todd McFarlane.
Yes.
Great artist. He's a good storyteller and all that. But when your head's this big, you got to shrink it a little bit because you don't print 8 million number ones and kill. That could be one of the greatest collecting. That'd be a 181 today.
Yes.
But it was either 7 or 8 million. He you know, the head that big. I want to have the most ever printed.
Well, I have to say, the funeral for a friend.
Yeah.
I waited. I had in New Jersey, in Boonton, New Jersey. I had to stand in line, and I have to say, the comic book dealer. He was a nice guy, but he did gouge on that. But
no kidding. I don't know any of the did. I mean, I had friends that lied to me that owned stores back then. He said, we're getting 2 in this weekend. He probably had 50 sitting on the back shelf.
Okay. Oh, you got business. Okay, we'll wrap up. Any last things that you want to share with the viewers?
Yeah, November the 15th, we're having another tent sale.
November 15th, another tote.
Yeah, we don't want to do it in November or December, so that's about right at that period. Right around that
middle of November.
15th. I'll have it on our website.
Okay.
The Comic Book Connection.
Yes.
.com.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I cherish the opportunity to interview you.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, all right,
Okay.
thanks.
Bye, Joe.